So we just got dropped off. So Riley, my son, dropped us off. So where are we at? Hey, before we even get started, Random Ventures 2.0. Yes, so where are we at? Well, I'll tell you where we're at. We're at a place called the Pine Burr. And it's got a sign right over there along the road. So, like I said, I had my son drop me off. I do not have a place picked out here to camp. Directly behind the building, it goes straight up. So the bank comes right to the back of this old motel. So it comes right down to the back. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk along the front. I don't want to be too obvious though. So that's going to be our tricky part. All right, let's find a spot. Very, very active road. Yeah, and you can see the sign right there along the road. We're losing daylight. I got to find a place. I want to look up there. I can see a little bit up there, and it looks like there's a wooden fence that maybe if it's unlocked, maybe we can get to the back side of the building. Let's go check it out. Yeah. Yeah, so we just came through that little door. All right, there's another little door back here. Now this one's open. Oh. Okay. All their ceilings tore down and stuff. I don't see no place to hang a hammock. And you can get to out the other door there. But like I was saying, you can see that bank is right here. Yeah. All right. So, there's a holly tree, an old pet carrier, some shingles down here. All right, there's a lot of garbage, especially in this room here. But where can I tie that hammock? There's a couple trees over there, but I don't want to go down off of this patio. I don't want to climb underneath those. You got an old tree here. Might be able to string something up from that to right over one of those posts right there. That might work. If we can make that work, that would be good. Yes, it would. All right. Well, let me get the backpack down. I'm going to close this wooden door. I don't want anybody to get suspicious seeing it that open and maybe wander over here. All right. Thinking I gotta find a place to put this backpack down. I just might do it right over here. So, you know what? One of the first things we always do is we get our camp hat on. Yep, so let's get that on and then we'll get to work. Good hat. All right, so let's get camping. So, alrighty, so as you know, I'm a hammock camper. Eventually, I hope to get a tent, but because I'm a hammock camper, we're gonna get our straps set up. So I got 2 sets of straps here. And like I said, I'm gonna put one on that post over there and then one on this tree. Yeah, now we're using our cam jams, so that's what we're using, that cam jam to hang our hammock. Alrighty, let's get the hammock. So we got to get the hammock, and that's down in the bag. I've got some other stuff that I brought along. You know, I brought that Trekology table that Don got us, sent to us. So I got that, and I'll get that unpacked. Oh, I got our food bag right on top. Our food bag right on top. We got a lot of good food in there. And I've got other stuff. Oh, I got these gloves. These, just in case it gets cold, these are those heated gloves. I am going to use those tonight if I get a chance. All right, I'm going to unpack this and get down to our hammock so I can get that set up next. So this is that Trekology table that we took a look at on Mail Monday. So we just did that last Monday. So we got it out camping. So we're going to use this today. I'm going to set it down over here with the other stuff. So this is that debut heated jacket. So we're going to need that tonight. It's supposed to get down into the 30s. So we're going to use that. Oh, we got our cook stove. We got our pot. Because I got something special planned for dinner tonight. That's for sure. And we got our camp chair. All right. I'm starting to see the hammock in there. All right, let's get that out. So I'm going to carry the backpack right over to the first cam jam so I can just hook it right up in there. Take the hammock with me and the whole backpack. All right, so we got the other end here. There you go. Alrighty, we got it all up. Okay, good deal. All right, it is getting dark really quick. You can't see me. I'm in this little area, but let's step out on where there's a little bit more light. All right, so back in there is where we're at. So we're behind this little wooden door. Now there is houses right across the street, but I want to kind of sneak along here. All right. Yeah. So sun setting. All right, so that's the old restaurant right there. So you can see there's junk all in the back. It looks like at one point they were replacing the railing because this all looks like a new railing up here. But like I said, it's people haven't been working on this for years and years and years. It used to be a pretty popular spot in the day. Yes, it was. So I think it was built back in the 60s. Cars driving by down there. So that is a very popular road. All right. And we are right back there. Look at that. 2 picnic tables. I don't know if I'll attempt to eat out of here. They're pretty dirty. They got stuff on them. Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. But it is dark back in that hole back there. Yeah. But this is where we're going to stay. All right. It is the end of October here. So, pretty scary time of the year. Halloween. But I don't believe there's any trick-or-treaters coming around. That's for sure. All right. I'm going to slip back in here. Get that table and chair set up. There we go. So, that's putting some light on the situation. All right. Aluminum, metal. All right. Yeah, I got that hook, but I don't have a place to hang it right at the second. So that door will do good for right now. Yeah, you can hear the cars going by constantly. But if you hear speaker noises, that is down at the football field in town. so you can hear the big intercom. I don't know how long that's going to go on, but not all night, that's for sure. All right, so I'm getting this chair set up. I just got the frame. I'm going to put the shell on, then we're going to get to cooking. Oh, I got to get that table out. All right, so we got our chair. We're going to grab our table next. And like I said, this is that Trekology table that Don sent us. So that was on Mail Monday, like I said. That was really cool. I did show you how that went together, but really easy. This frame just comes out. You got two little arms. If I can see them. There's an arm. There's an arm. You just pull it, and then you put these little arms in here. Like I said, really, really simple. Yeah. Get the top, and then I'll get that snapped on there, and then we'll get our meal going, and I can't wait to show you what we're having. All right, so we're just gonna give our table a little snap in here. One there. All right, so that's our little table. That's what we're cooking dinner on. All right, so good deal. Let's get the food bag out. So I got our table all set up, and I've started laying stuff out. Here, let me show you what's on the table. How well you're going to be able to see this, but I'll throw pictures up too. But this is Rice and Easy, so that's a pretty cool name. Riceland, Rice and Easy. This is Thai curry coconut rice. So we are going to put that in the pan, and then we're going to add to it a little bit of chicken of the sea, which is wild caught pink salmon. So I think we're going to do those two together. Then I got this here, which looks pretty good. This is I'll throw a picture up, but this is a Thai sweet chili sauce. So we're going to have that, and then we're going to try to put it in some wraps. So I bought wraps along as well. I'm going to lay those down here next to me on this concrete and get our stove fired up. All right, get that turned down a little bit. All right, so let's get our Rice and Easy opened and get that poured in the pan. So it says to crinkle it, like break it up a little bit. So that's what I've been doing. Been breaking it up, and then I'm going to pour this right into the pan. So we're just going to do that. Oh, that's a lot of rice. It says it's only one serving, so it's all out of the bag. All right, so I'll put that right on there and start working it around a little bit, and then I got to get that salmon open and get that poured in here next. Boy, this is smelling good already. Man, I just put it on there. All right. So we're going to make sure that we get this salmon and that package, and we're going to put that away. Like I said before, I don't want some bear coming up and licking me in the middle of the night, because I'll be laying in that hammock. I'll be a bear burrito. You know, I think it did say add 2 teaspoons of water. So let me get that done, because that will help it steam and boil a little bit and kind of get some moisture into it. All right. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's simmering now. Yes, that's looking good. So it's not sticking at all, because this is a non-stick pan. You can see that right there. So I push it to the one side a little bit. Make sure it's all mixed up in there, but it's getting really steamy and hot. All right, I'm going to grab them tortilla shells, 2 of them, but I'm going to do one at a time, and I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit, and I'm going to put that one right on top, like a little lid. We're just going to throw that right in these wraps here. Like I say, I only heated up one. The other one I still got in the bag, but I'll get that thrown on here while we're eating this one. So I'm just piling on the rice and the salmon. Just putting that right in there. If we have any left, and we don't have enough to make another one, or I mean, we can always eat that right out of the pan. That's for sure. So, all right. So I'm gonna give this Thai chili, sweet chili sauce a squeeze in there. Oh boy. So look at that running down in there. I want some more of that. Ah, that smells great. Really, really does. All right, so I got to get this rolled up. So we'll give the sides a fold in. And we'll pull up the one end. And we'll just start rolling. There we go. Oh, yeah. So the moment of truth, right? All right, so we got her all rolled up. I'm going to take a bite. Here it is. I was taking too big of a bite. Then I can't talk right away. But look at that rice and that salmon and that's Thai sweet chili sauce. It's good. Yeah, that is really, really good. All right. So we got our hammock all hung. We got dinner cooking and we're eating. And we got dessert in a little bit. But man, it's pitch black. I can't even see out there. Man, this time of the year, sun goes down really, really quick. I'm going to have to start earlier in the day, but it was kind of hard because when I drove by earlier, when we drove by, there was 2 cars in the parking lot. So we circled around for a while, waited for them to leave before Raleigh could drop me off. So, Wow, is that good? Very good. All right. I'm going to get this other wrap on the skillet and then fill it. And then I am going to have another one. Yep. And then I'll show you what we got next. All right. So I grabbed the puffy. I have the heated jacket, but I'm not ready for that. That's going to be when I jump into the hammock. But that sun going down, it got cold quick. So I'm going to put the lid on that. I'm not going to be eating any more of this. I'm all done. So, like I said, we're going to clean up our trash, get things situated here, and I am going to give it a break for a minute before I make dessert. Because that was a lot. I know it said 1 serving, but whew, that was a lot of rice in there. All right, so I'm putting that in a Ziploc bag. This is my trash bag so that the odors from the food don't waft into the side of this hill and we get animals that come down. All right. Loving it. All right. I'll bring you back on in a bit. All right. So before we make dessert, I just kind of wanted to get in here and check out this room. It's pretty junked up. Oh, it's like a muffler hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, they always say, you know, when you're in a scary movie, that guy always, or the people always go towards these areas and you're like, don't go in there. And so maybe this is one of those times. Looks like old car parts and stuff. I just don't want to see anybody in here, that's for sure. So, yeah, it's pretty. Roof is all coming down. Well, not roof, but ceiling. I got a box there and some insulation. This looks like an old gas tank. A Christmas tree stand. So that must have been for the off. Oh, look at that. Christmas balls. All right. Not Christmas yet, but hey. Let's look out this door. Pretty dark. That's the backside. Now that is a bank that goes all the way up that hill. The door won't push open. It's being blocked by a old air conditioner frame. But this will be the back side of the rooms on the second floor. All right, spin this back around. Get back through our door on the other side, back to where we're staying. So we're sleeping right in the back of this little hotel. Having trouble stepping over that. All right. All right. So this is the area. Oh, that must be that air conditioner for that frame. But yeah, so you can see that's a bank and it goes all the way up. So this is our little table where we were eating dinner, and that hose doesn't work, that little outlet, but car's still going by. So that's the jacket hanging there, but this is where we're gonna sleep. I don't want to shine the light in there too much because that's open to the road. All right. So I'm thinking we'll walk out on this second floor balcony that runs down along all the rooms. So you can see the houses across the street. So I'm gonna walk out here a little bit further. Oh, there goes a car down there. I don't know how visible I am. It's pretty dark. I'm just watching where I'm walking right now. But yeah. So the bright lights way down there, that's the football field. And I don't think it's a football game. It's not Friday night, so I don't know what they're doing down there. But this is the back of the hotel or restaurant. Yeah, you can hear the announcer down there. Yeah, I've been sitting out here for a little while. I'm using that red light right now just because I'm so exposed. But it's crazy, just vehicles, constant, up and down the road, up and down, up and down. All right, so I think I'm gonna go work my way back into the spot where we're staying, and it's time for a Louisiana Crunch Cake dessert, and I got a new dessert recipe that I want to give a try. All right, see you back in the back. All right, so let's see, this is the little wooden door that we're behind. I just hope nobody comes up and shuts it and throws this lock, but I think we can bust through that thing. So let's get back into our spot. I'll close this again, and then we'll switch over to a brighter light for when we make dessert. Get around this hammock. All right, there's our chair. Our chair fell over. So what time is it? It's a Louisiana crunch time. All right, crunch cake time. But it's not pineapples, it's not pears. It's not peaches that we've done several times. Something different. I'm going to try it and see how it is. Not quite sure how it's going to do. But I put... get my titanium spoon out because we're going to need that one to mix this. So, what I do? So I've got powdered milk. I'll throw the pictures of this stuff up here because I put it all in this jar, all right, with this little cool little clasp, metal clasp and a top on it. So I put that in there. So that's what we did. I'm going to give us an open. So I've got that milk, man, powdered milk in here. I've got brown sugar. Now, I don't have a picture for that. You know what brown sugar is. A little bit of butter. So I'm going to say I put probably 2 tablespoons of powdered milk in here. And then I took a whole little box of raisins and threw in here. So my idea is to make, did you ever have raisin bread? Like pudding, like a raisin, hot warm bread with raisins and milk and just goodness. So that's what I'm going to try and make. All right, so I'm going to take this, all these ingredients, and I'm going to put them in a cup, and then we're going to put the Louisiana Crunch Cake on top. But I also need a little bit of water because to reconstitute the powdered milk, because I didn't want to put milk in here because I got to haul it. So even though it would have sealed the top, milk would go bad if it was real hot. It's not hot, that's for sure. So I am going to put some water in here. Actually, I'm going to do it right in the cup. Let me get this stove fired up again, and then we will get to cooking. All right, we get that on. So, like I said, I've got the cup. We're going to take the cup, and we're going to stick it right on top. And then I am going to take all of those ingredients, the powdered milk, the brown sugar, the butter, and the raisins, and we're going to stick them right in there. All right. I am going to turn this down a little bit because that's already cooking in there. Already cooking. But I want to put some water in here before I throw that up on there, just to reconstitute that powdered milk and also soften up those raisins. So I'm going to say that was about 2 tablespoons of water. All right. So now we'll get that back on there. I don't know if I can put my headlamp on. Here we go. Look at that. Well, maybe. So that's seeing down inside of there. All right. So, and I also got cinnamon in there. Give that a stir. Okay. And then we are going to take that and we are going to drop that right down in there. Like that. Just like that. And then push it down. Ooh. We're going to make that real soggy in there. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to put the top on and we're going to boil that a little bit. Let that just cook. All right. Looking good, smelling good, that's for sure. That's sounding like it's bubbling in there. Oh, yes, it is. You can see it bubbling down in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, yes. All right, I think we're going to... Now, you can see I got the burner like next to nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Set that back on there. All right. Good, good, good. All right. I'm going to get things cleaned up. All right. And enjoy that dessert. I just heard an ambulance or a emergency vehicle just went by and stopped not too far away. All right, just getting cleaned up here. So, that was actually good. Bread pudding. Bread pudding, that's what it's called. That's what I was trying to make. So, the Louisiana Crunch Cake probably wasn't the best choice for that recipe with the raisins and everything. I think they have a cinnamon cake. That one might have been a little better for that recipe, but it was still good. That's for sure. All right, so I'm almost all cleaned up here. Get my spoon put away. I was gonna have a cup of coffee, but I don't think so. I'm pretty tired, and I think I want to hit the hammock early. That's for sure. So I had a busy week. My son, who's in the Army, well, not anymore, because he's now just got sworn in to the new Space Force. All right, so he just did that the other day. So Miss 2.0 and I and our son Riley, we drove down to where Jonathan was at, and he wanted to do it in front of my dad's grave site where his ashes are, which is Arlington Cemetery. I'll show you that right here. So we went down, and Jonathan got sworn in to the Space Force. So now he's part of Space Force. I don't remember what he said the title was, but that was awesome. That was about a 3.5 hour drive down for us, and then we got in traffic. And then we ended up driving home too. It actually took 4.5 hours to get home. So that was a long day, and that just took place the other day. So that was an awesome time, really exciting. So congratulations, Jonathan, definitely. Okay, already. So I've been laying in the hammock here for, I would say, roughly about 30 minutes or so. So just listening to the crickets. Yeah, you can hear them. So that dinner and dessert was great. So this is not the hotel, the abandoned hotel that had the dead body at, that I mentioned the other week. That was at the Days Inn. This is Pine Burr. No dead bodies here. That's good. But I don't think I'm going to go to that other one anytime soon. All right. So lights out. I am going to see you in the morning already. It's 43 degrees, 11:29. So soon going to be 11:30, but already 43 degrees. It's going to get down to 39 right around 7 o'clock in the morning, just about at sunrise. All right, so let's see. Yep, so sunrise 7:25 in the morning. Alrighty, we'll see you then. Alrighty, guys, I got the schmog on. It's really keeping me really warm around my neck and stuff. So it's pretty late. See my breath. So it's down around 41 degrees. I'll check the weather here in a second. But I got up because I had to use the facility. I thought, you know what? I'm going to see if I can go down front of the hotel and see if I can get some pictures of the stars. I did. They turned out pretty cool. Here they are. So I'm going to climb back in the hammock. I am going to put the heated jacket on next. So far, I've just been using the puffy. It's been okay. I've been pretty warm, but I am going to put the gloves on for a little while as well. All right. Talk to you in a couple hours. Okay, it's 4:47, 37 degrees. I thought it was like in the lower 40s, like 42 or 41, but 37. Oh my gosh. It's colder than I thought it was. So I'm not really that cold. So here we go. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to keep my back up against this wall, use the table right here, the picnic table. I wanted to get broke down with Kent early, just in case. I'm a little nervous here, but I wanted to use this table. Hey, our pack is all packed. We're done back there. It's all closed up. So all we got to do is make coffee. I got to eat some breakfast, and then we got to wait for our ride to get here, and we're out of here. But we're all packed up, so hey, we might have just stopped just to have coffee and wait, right? All right, so I'm going to use this table right here to make that happen. All right. Yeah, we want to boil enough for our oatmeal and also for our coffee. Yeah, while our coffee's boiling there, I didn't forget my hot lips, so I got those for the cup once we're done. I'm gonna set that down here. But yeah, that was a pretty good spot there last night. Yeah, that was okay. I liked it. I don't like it as much as sleeping out in the woods, doing other stealth camps like out in nature. The urban ones, I'm not as thrilled about, but I still like to do it. And this was a great spot. Very hidden, very stealthy. Got a town right there. We're gonna have this maple brown sugar by Alpine Warrior had sent this to us. So our water is boiling. I'm going to take it off, turn this off. So just give that a quick pour. Just take it up to that line, all right. Yeah, I made plenty. So now I can have my coffee too. You see how fine that powder is. Yeah. That's got the 4 herbs in it as well. Watch my very first video I ever made. I talk about that coffee, that Sizzle Cafe coffee. Panama Bouquet Geisha Bean. All right. Alrighty. So we got our coffee made. So we're going to watch this sunrise a little bit more. We're going to wait for our ride, which our ride should be here in about 20 minutes. So that's plenty of time to enjoy this coffee, eat our oatmeal. Our oatmeal is almost done. But I want to say, hey, thanks a lot for coming along on these adventures. And, you know, like I talked about on Sunday, this past Sunday Night Live, you know, without me having short-term disability any longer because of the stroke, anything you can do as far as sharing my content with your friends, family, co-workers, anybody you can, it'll really help me grow and get to the point where I'd love to do this all the time and make this my career. It's just, I just really enjoy doing it. Now, I'm not saying that so that you'll send me money or anything like that. No, I don't want you to do that. But if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, greatly appreciate it, or to go on and become a Patreon member, you know, like we talked about on Sunday. All right. So, hey, I'm going to eat this. Miss 2.0 should be here in about 20 minutes. And I want to say you have an awesome week. And man, that was a great spot. Now that I think about it, that was really, really cool. All right. So, hey, salute and cheers. We'll see you. You have an awesome week. And hey, you tell someone you love them this week. All right. All right. We'll take care and we will see you on the next random adventure. Tony 2.0 out. All right. Salute.